Just a little bit unsure as to what to do, and then he's giving it straight to Barbarossa, who fires it across. And here's Berisha! Bessa Berisha creates...
But Atkinson did well. The boy from... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
He defend that well. This is Fornaroli. That's a beautiful pirouette. And a good block challenge. Oh, and the Rabona to release Anthony Caceres. What play by the Uruguayan. Caceres, Fornaroli wants it back. It's behind him. It's with Aramoy. Now Fornaroli onside. The little dink. And they score! Bruno Fornaroli, who started the move and finishes it with aplomb. Utterly brilliant by the Uruguayan.
The story of Bruno Fornaroli is one of resilience, hard work, and proving the doubters wrong. Born in Uruguay, he rose from relative obscurity to become one of the most revered footballers in Australia's A-League history. But his journey wasn't straightforward, nor was it without its setbacks. From a rejected prospect at Nacional to being a household name in Australia, Bruno's rise is a tale of redemption and success. Bruno Fornaroli was born on the 7th of September 1987 in Salto, Uruguay. Growing up in a football-crazy country, it seemed inevitable that Bruno would fall in love with the sport. His passion for the game was nurtured from a young age, and it wasn't long before he found himself at the doors of one of Uruguay's most prestigious football clubs, Club Nacional de Football.
Arriba Cardaccio, Arismendi, larga para Fornaroli, se viene Tuna por el tercero, la levantó, golazo, gol.
At Nacional, one of the biggest clubs in Uruguay, Bruno joined the academy at the age of 12, full of ambition. He was determined to make a name for himself, but even with his clear potential, things weren't always easy. In the highly competitive environment of Nacional's youth setup, standing out was no easy feat. Despite his undeniable talent, Bruno struggled to secure a permanent place in the first team after going out on several loans. Coaches were hesitant to give him the minutes he felt he deserved, and that ultimately led to his departure from Nacional. Being rejected by Nacional, the club he had grown up supporting, was a bitter pill to swallow. But rather than giving up on his dream, Bruno chose to view it as an opportunity. He was determined to prove that it was more than just a failed project at Nacional. Instead of returning to his hometown to lick his wounds, Fornaroli made a decision that would change the course of his career. In 2008, Bruno Fornaroli signed for Sampdoria in the Serie A. Under the guidance of experienced coaches and players, Fornaroli honed his skills and developed a more clinical finishing style. He quickly became a fan favourite at the Stadio Luigi Ferraris, scoring crucial goals and helping Sampdoria compete against the top teams in Serie A. Fornaroli's success at Sampdoria caught the attention of other clubs, and he eventually moved to Panathinaikos in Greece. But it was his time at Sampdoria that laid the foundation for his future success. Despite his growing reputation, Fornaroli never quite reached the level that some of his peers had. Opportunities to play in bigger leagues like Europe seemed limited, and so he faced another crossroads in his career. In 2015, after bouncing around a few clubs in South America and Europe, Fornaroli received an unexpected opportunity that would change the trajectory of his career, an offer to move to Australia and join the A-League. Ahead of the 2015-16 A-League season, Melbourne City, who were in the midst of an ambitious rebuild under the ownership of the City Football Group, signed Bruno Fornaroli on a 2-year deal. The move was definitely a bold one for Fornaroli, but it represented the chance to play a starring role at a growing club. Upon his arrival, Fornaroli was quick to show why Melbourne City had taken a chance on him. His first season in the A-League was nothing short of spectacular. He hit the ground running, scoring goals for fun, and quickly became one of the most feared strikers in the league. Bruno's technical ability, vision, and footballing intelligence shone through, making him an instant fan favourite.
Got a flick on perhaps, might drop for Fornaroli! Oh! That's a special!
Halloran, Fornaroli, oh Bruno Fornaroli!
ball, top of the box, Fornaroli, great turn, and there's a goal for Melbourne City. And it is a super finish by the Uruguayan.
In his first season, Fornaroli was a revelation. He scored 25 goals in 29 appearances in all competitions, making him the top scorer in the league. His performances caught the attention of fans, pundits, and opposition teams alike. Fornaroli's clinical finishing, combined with his ability to link up play and create chances for his teammates, made him a complete forward. His goals helped propel Melbourne City to the finals, and he had well and truly established himself as one of the most lethal strikers in the A-League. Fornaroli was no longer the reject he had once been. He had become a key player in Melbourne City's rise to prominence, and his reputation as a goalscorer in the A-League was now firmly cemented. The next few years of Bruno Fornaroli's career were marked by continued success in the A-League. He became the talisman of Melbourne City, leading them both on and off the pitch. His performances remained at an elite level, and he continued to score goals at an exceptional rate. In the 2016-17 season, Fornaroli's tally was impressive again, with 17 goals in 27 appearances. Under the management of John Van Schip and later Warren Joyce, Melbourne City relied heavily on Fornaroli's goals to keep them competitive in the A-League. His partnership with players like Luke Bratton, Michael Jacobson, and Tim Cahill helped turn City into one of the most formidable teams in the league, though their inability to capture the A-League championship often left fans frustrated. Despite the team's near misses in finals campaigns, Fornaroli remained a consistent performer. His movement off the ball, his creativity, and his finishing were all exceptional, earning him recognition as one of the best players in the A-League. He was an icon for Melbourne City, a player whose name was synonymous with goals and excitement. However, like any football career, Fornaroli's time in the A-League was not without its challenges. Fornaroli had experienced a falling out with Warren Joyce. He began to be left out of matchday squads, and rumours of a fallout started circulating between the player and the coach. In the middle of the 2019-20 season, Fornaroli signed for Perth Glory, marking the end of his time with Melbourne City. The move was seen as the end of an era for the club, but it also represented a fresh start for Bruno. At Perth Glory, Fornaroli continued to showcase his quality. He may not have replicated the same goal-scoring feats as he had at City, but his influence on the field remained significant. Bruno's experience and leadership were key to the team, and his professionalism shone through as he helped Perth maintain their competitiveness in the league. By the time Fornaroli left Perth in 2023, his legacy in the A-League was firmly secured. He had scored over 70 goals in the competition, making him one of the most prolific foreign players in A-League history. His technical ability, his goal-scoring record, and influence on the game made him one of the league's all-time greats. Bruno Fornaroli would then join Melbourne Victory, much to the disgust of Melbourne City fans, who he still plays for today. A similar situation like his falling out with Warren Joyce is unfolding, with his former teammate and head coach Patrick Uznorbo dropping him to the bench after a stellar 2023-24 season where he racked up 18 goals in 25 matches. Tuna has only managed one start this season from 7 matches, putting his future at the club up in the air. Bruno Fornaroli's journey from a rejected youth at Nacional to becoming an A-League legend is a testament to the power of resilience and determination. His career trajectory has been far from conventional, but his talent, work ethic, and refusal to give up have made him one of the most beloved figures in Australian football, even rising to 3rd on the all-time A-League goal scorers list with 107 goals and 178 appearances. Throughout his time in the A-League, Fornaroli proved that greatness is not just about where you start, but how you respond to challenges along the way. His legacy in the A-League will live on for years to come, and his story will inspire future generations of players who might find themselves facing rejection and adversity.